What we love about endurance sports car racing is it's a team sport.
Make sure everyone's doing the job they're supposed to be doing so we can perform at our best throughout the race weekend.
You have to go out on track. We're out there for 8 hours this weekend. You have to train your mind to do is not let it wander, because as soon as it does, boom, you're in a wall.
It's shaping up to be a really, really tight race here.
I'm Will Nonamaker with Team Sahlen. We're an endurance sports car racing team, and this season is our 40th anniversary of racing, and we've been doing this for a long, long time. We've run all levels, all parts of the country, but what we love about endurance sports car racing is it's a team sport. You have to go out on track. We're out there for 8 hours this weekend. But we've run races as long as 25 hours and 25 minutes. And with that, it's not just the driver on track, but you have a full crew. We've got a whole crew here this weekend that's not only prepping the cars before the race, but they're here making sure during the pit stops that we can get in and out as quickly as possible.
We're getting it ready for tomorrow. Basically, we go over every single nut and bolt on the car and we check, make sure everything's tight. Check the brakes, change the brake pads, check all the fluids. Just look for anything that could cost us a race tomorrow. Today on test day, all the drivers went out for about an hour around the track, did about 15 to 20 laps, getting the drivers familiar with the track so they know what they're going to see tomorrow. And we're also fine-tuning the cars. Every time the cars come in, we check tire pressures and make adjustments based on driver feedback to make sure the cars handle their best. So the goal is to try to make it as close to 2 hours as we can before we pit. And each pit stop consists of several things going on at once. We've got to switch drivers every pit stop. And then we also have fueling going on. When we take fuel in here in Champ Car, it's a required 5 minutes on pit road. That's way just so it's safe. There's less risk of fires. We'll also check the tire pressures every pit stop. And if need be, if the tires we're seeing cording or excessive tire wear, we'll swap out a tire or two if we have to. So throughout the race, we monitor the cars. We're watching things like our fuel usage and kind of track how far we can go on fuel. The other thing we're watching is we have the ability to see oil pressure, water temps, oil temps. We're watching those, looking for any abnormal temperatures or things that could cause failure to the car.
So one of the things I start doing, like, make sure you don't dehydrate. So you can't just get up that day and start drinking lots of Gatorade. You have to start that 2 and 3 days in advance, because when I get done with the race tomorrow, my red fire suit will have these huge white salt stains all over it. And again, if I see too many salt stains, that tells me one thing: I did not hydrate enough. You know, it's a lot of things about conditioning. When I go out bike riding, I wear tons of layers because I'm not just trying to get my heart in condition, I'm trying to get my body in condition to be used to heat. If you can't take heat, your brain gets fried. This year's our first year being partnered with Malco Automotive, and we're just so excited for this. We really want to keep our cars nice and clean and polished up, and you can see they sparkle. When they're on track, they're the brightest things out there. The rules are really unique too, because each car has a point value. As an example, our Boxster is 475 points. There's some in this series that may have 300 or 200 points. And the goal is to make modifications to your car, but not go over 500 points, because as soon as you go over 500 points, you get penalty laps. And each modification has a point value. So you get to pick and choose on your car what you would like to do. Do endurance racing, it's about time. As soon as that clock ticks to the 8 hours, then the next car that's in the lead has the most number of laps, gets the checkered flag. But the part that's interesting is, it's sometimes not 2 and 3 laps, sometimes it's seconds. Last year, the first, second, and third were separated by 2 seconds after 8 hours. That is some exciting racing when you're sitting here for the last hour of the race and they're going nose to tail.